Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to first of all thank you so much for supporting me. If you are new here, my name is Karen, and that is why this YouTube channel is called NQ's World. Alright guys, so without any further ado, why don't we just go ahead and jump into today's video. So like you guys read on the title, I'm going to be doing a Christian girl tag. I didn't know these actually were a thing, but then I was researching and trying to find topics for me to go ahead and do my videos, and I came upon a couple of girls who did this video, and I thought, why not? It's such a cool idea. You guys get to know a little bit more about me in regards to my faith, and I grabbed these questions from a blog post called the Miss Charlie. I think I'm saying that right. Charlie. Yeah, something like that. So I'll link it down below for you guys in case you guys want to check it out. All right, so first question is, how long have you been saved and when did you become saved? So I actually have been a Christian my whole life. My dad is a pastor, so I was born in a Christian household. So I've known, Christ my whole life. But in 2009 is when I decided, myself and I, to get baptized. I didn't baptize myself. I got baptized. And it was a great moment for me. It was an amazing, experience, and I loved it. So 2009 is when I got baptized, and I made that decision for myself. So second question is, what is your favorite Bible verse, and what does it mean to you? Current favorite Bible verse right now is Psalms 143:8, and I'll put it down here for you guys. So Psalms 143:8 says, "Let the morning bring me the word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you." And like I said, depending on what I'm going through in my life, it becomes my favorite Bible verse. And in regards to what does it mean to me, knowing that God is here with me and I can trust him, it makes me more at ease, to go through life. And when making decisions, I'm a person that double guesses decisions all the time, which is so bad. And I sometimes find myself like not trusting me to make right decision, depending on the situation. But I talked to God about it. I put it in his hands. I just have that person that I can talk to, and I love that. So finding a person that you can trust can be tough, but knowing that God is always there, you can always trust him. All right, so third question is, what is your favorite Christian song and why? So I listed 4 of them, which is one that I've been constantly listening to on repeat. So I have the first one, Oceans by Hillsong, Your Water by Julia Victoria, she did a cover in English, So Will I by Hillsong as well, and Waymaker by Leland. So Oceans is one that instantly when it starts playing, I get in my feels, and I get really emotional just by what is being said in the song. I just kind of connect with it so much. I don't know, it just makes me really emotional, and I really love that song. And that's one of my top favorite. I feel like that one hasn't changed for a really long time. That's been there for a while now. The other 3, they've changed for sure. Like I said, I'm a person that's very indecisive, so I do change a lot of my favorite things depending what I'm going through, but Oceans is the one that has always stayed the same. Your Water, So Will I, and Waymaker are all also songs that get me in my feel, and I can definitely connect with what is being said, and I just feel like those are the songs that I can sit there, listen, and worship to God. And definitely just cry in his presence, talk to him, and just be there present. And it feels great, it's amazing. You out there who worship God, I know that, we all have a favorite song to worship for him, and I'm sure he loves listening to us worshiping that, that song. It might be a repetitive one. He's like, all right, here we go again, the same song, let's do this. But it's your song. It's your song that gets you there, it just gets you, opens you up to, Jesus, and it's amazing. I don't know, I love it. So those are my 4 songs that I love so much, that are my favorite currently right now. So for the next question is, what is your favorite Christian book? One book that I am currently still reading is called Live Fearless, and it is by Sadie Roberts. I've talked about her before. I really do, like just what she's doing. She's so young, and she's changing I don't know, she's just making a change in this world, and I love it. And that is one of her first books, if I'm not mistaken. It came out in 2018, and it's just about not holding back due to fear, anxiety, loneliness. And she talks about her personal journey, which is amazing to just read and see where she came from into what she is right now. It's crazy to me that she was that girl and now look at what she is now. That is just amazing to me, you know, because that shows people that even though if you have anxiety, even though if you have fear to do things, you can definitely be somebody, you know, great. Like, you are already perfect and great, but you can be bigger than you could ever even imagine, you know. And God maybe wants to use you like that, but you have so much fear and anxiety that you're not allowing him to use you. But you know, today I encourage you guys to open your heart, tell God to come in there, take out all that fear and anxiety, and just let him use you the way he wants to use you. So this book definitely has opened my eyes so much, because you can ask any of my friends. A lot of them will tell you that I'm not a shy person. I'm a very talkative person. I'm just not shy. They'll just tell you that I'm not shy, but I am shy a little bit. It depends on the situation. I'm very shy. I do have fear and anxiety, and many times, you know, I feel like I let that kind of get a hold of me, and I don't do things that I really want to do, giving my 100%. So while reading this book, it has opened my eyes so much for me to let go of that anxiety and let go of that fear, for me to be able to let Jesus come in and do his thing. So I encourage you guys to definitely read that book. My next read, which is her next book that just came out recently this year, if I'm not mistaken, is just called Live, and it's one of her new books. I am definitely planning on reading it. Next question 5 is, what is your favorite thing about church? My favorite thing about church is just how awesome and amazing of a community that we have. We're all there for each other. We're all there to help each other, and it's beautiful to see that, you know. Any family that is in need, any family that may need anything, like, we're there to help. Doesn't matter what it is, we get together as a community and figure out a way to help that family who is struggling. We're there for each other, to bring each other back up. But my favorite thing, my most favorite thing to do at church is worship God. That is my favorite thing to do in the whole wide world. I love singing. That's just it, period, you know, period. Nothing else to be said. So next question is, if you could meet Jesus right now, what would your first question / action be? So this is something that the Miss Charlie answered, and I definitely agree with her. And it's, you know, I would go down on my feet and just begin worshiping, because what else is there to do, you know, than worship? And my question to him would be, what else can I do for your kingdom? Because I feel like we're doing a lot already, but I feel like there's so much more that can be done, and we can just do so much more for his kingdom and bring more people to him, and teach more people about him. Number 7 is, oddest place that you have ever prayed. I always pray, so I was trying to figure out, like, what's the oddest place that I've prayed. I think I would say a bathroom in a airplane. I don't know. I feel like one time I was going to Brazil, I think it was, and there was like a little bit of turbulence, and I was a little bit freaked out. I was with my mom, and my mom always freaks out when there's turbulence, so then her freaking out started making me freak out. So I feel like praying in a bathroom in an airplane is a little odd. I don't know. I feel like it's not, but I had to think of something. That's the only one that I could think of. So a bathroom of an airplane. So number 8, we're almost done. 2 more questions. Number 8, are you ready if Jesus were to come tomorrow? So this is also Miss Charlie's answer, and I agree with her as well. She said definitely yes, but also no. She said, I'm not sure if anybody will ever be ready for when Jesus is to come, but going to heaven and seeing Jesus face to face is one of my only focuses, and that is 100% correct. I feel like, yes, I'm definitely ready, but then I'm also not. I feel like I have so much things that I can still do, so much things that I have to do personally for myself to get myself ready. Spiritually, I have to continue to get stronger and stronger each and every day. But my main focus is to one day be able to see Jesus face to face. And so number 9, how do you openly share your faith? So I always focus my life like Christ would. You know, anything I would do, I just think of WWJD. What would Jesus do? Because like I said, I'm a person that questions myself on everything. So it's tough for me to make decisions sometimes. So I'm always like, great, what would Jesus do? Because I don't know what Karen would do, but what would Jesus do in this situation? And that's how I kind of go and make some of my decisions. Another thing is I don't swear, I don't discuss certain things, and I also don't drink. So, you know, many people around me have asked me before, like, why don't you do these things? Like, what's the reason for it? And they'll say, I know that you're religious and stuff, but like, why? Like, I know people who are religious and do these things as well. And I'm like, well, I don't do these things because, you know, I do 100% follow Jesus, and it's in the Bible for us not to do so. So that's one way that I start sharing my faith right there, and then that opens a door for me, and I start sharing my faith with them. As much as they may not want to hear it because they know that I'm already, you know, I'm religious and stuff, but I already start sharing with them. They're interested in it, so why not? They opened that door. I didn't push them to open it. They did, because they were interested in why I didn't do it. So that's when I start sharing my faith with them. So the last question is, what are things that you do at your church? So right now, I currently am a youth leader, which I love so much. I have, you know, my kids, my kids that I take care of. Before this quarantine, we always had our Tuesday nights with the kids, which was awesome. From 7 to 9, we were able to worship with them. I was able to always share a word. Then we go and play games and have fun. We had food, so we had pizza night, spaghetti night. We had a bunch of stuff, which was always so much fun. I always had to come up with games. So being a youth leader is so much fun, but also it's a great responsibility. And it's something that has to be taken very seriously, because these are young minds that you are helping, and they're getting stronger in their faith. So you have to help them, you know, to spiritually get stronger. And I don't know, it's just an amazing experience to see all of these young people, you know, be interested in Christ and just be in wanting to learn more about Christ. So I love being a youth leader. Another thing that I am is a worship leader. I actually am part of the worship team at my church. Like I said before, I love to worship so much. I can't say it enough. That's my favorite thing to do at church. I feel like worshiping is just another way that I can express my love to God, and it's just amazing. I don't know. I love worshiping. That is question number 10. That is the last question. I feel like this video is a little bit longer than usual, and I am sorry. I tried to make it as short as I possibly could, but there was a lot of little information that had to be said, but I hope you guys like this type of video. You guys were able to learn a little bit more about me. If you like these type of videos, you know, of different tags, I can definitely continue doing them as well. Leave in the comment down below and I'll go ahead and do it. If you have any other type of ideas of videos for me to do, also comment down below and I'll go ahead and comment back. If you haven't so already, please subscribe and also turn on your post notification. Give the video a like if you liked it. It helps me to know if you guys like these type of videos or if you guys don't. Like I said, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much if you stuck all the way to the end. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting me and supporting my little channel. It is still growing, it is still new, but I know that, you know, God will help me get this channel to where it needs to get and touch the people that needs to be touched or hear this message. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Today is beautiful out. I want to literally jump in a pool. I don't have one, so I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out though, but it is hot in here. But thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Love you guys. Like I always say, you are beautiful, you're great, God loves you, and you are amazing. Go out there and do great things, and always remember, what would Jesus do? Bye guys.